Hey there, and welcome back to another day in the life of an ACCA student. So I usually try and wake up around 5:30 in the mornings because work starts at 7. I try and make my bed every morning like a ritual. It's a small sacrifice to the cleanliness gods in the hopes that they'll bless me with a productive day. And on today's agenda, we have some meetings, inventory update, a debtors update, and then also I have to study performance management, which I'm writing in June. I'm not ready yet, just by the way. I brush my teeth like a maniac, do my skincare routine, then it's time to get dressed. I usually brew my coffee with a shot of Hennessy just to get my day started in the right tone. The cup of coffee then starts to mingle with my stomach and tells me I need to go to the bathroom. I usually try and follow some sort of balanced approach by reading the Bible in the mornings for my spiritual health. I live quite far from my work, and to be honest, there's a lot of traffic, so I need to leave early in the morning. For those of you who are interested, I'm currently listening to the Bookworm podcast, the episode where they're discussing the book The Pathless Path by Donald Millett. I arrive at work sharply at 7 o'clock in the morning to meet my boss, who opens the door for me to start work. I then proceed to set up my desk and then get ready for the day. From around 7:15 to 7:45, I do my planning for the day on my to-do template, and then I read it into my calendar. For those of you interested, I'm going to link my to-do calendar for you in the description. It's free. Enjoy. My favorite calendar that I'm trying to explore now is called Fantastic Hell. I then check my mail in the morning just to see if there's any other client that needed me during the night. Basically, just get my comms up to date. Then it's time to do my daily updates with my debtors, which I go line for line for line. It's quite time consuming, but hey, it's what I studied 3 years for. Then one of my work colleagues shows up and she abruptly stops me from my work. Obviously, I'm just joking. We're just playing around here, and she's quite nervous to be on camera. Also, my boss doesn't like being on camera, so that's why you're not going to see her in this video. I then have another meeting strictly about the debtors, where I try and explain how to screw in a light bulb. As you can see, it's a very serious topic, so there's no joking in this one. Like the many other tasks that I have to do every day, calling the debtors is one of them. So I ring up the phone and then I start calling. I try and be professional, as always, but I sound like a clown. 4 o'clock hits and I'm off with the sprint. Usually I try and leave around 4:15 because they say show up early and leave the latest. I then spend another 45 minutes in traffic, but I try and be productive and then brainstorm some ideas for my next YouTube videos. I arrive at home, not greeted by my girlfriend, but by my dog. He's quite excited to see me. 6 to 7 is exclusively set apart just to spend some time with my parents, to catch up how their day was, and also to tell them a bit more about mine. I then take another shower and then get ready to study performance management, which, like I said, I'm writing in June. There's one thing that actually struck me lately by reading Ali Abdal's blog, is that setting goals doesn't actually work. You can read it in my weekly newsletter. The link will be in the description. Oh yeah, and I also started a TikTok account, which I thought I'd never do, so make sure to follow me there as well. I try and post funny content and now and then something educational. Back to studying again. So my technique now is just to basically work through the content, just to get a grasp of the concepts, and then also see what I'm good at and what I'm not so good at. And people always ask me, how are you able to study after a long day at work? Well, my tip usually is ABC, apply your bum to the chair. I then spend time with my virtual girlfriend, just giving her a call and telling her that I love her. I'm actually trying to time my calls to keep it as productive as possible. And then it's back to studying again, which I try and usually do a Pomodoro of 25 minutes and 5-minute break and then a 25 minutes again. Lastly, I spend some time reading the Bible for about 20 minutes just before I go to bed, to calm myself down and to work through my day. I feel spending time on your spiritual health is actually as vital as spending time on your physical and mental well-being. My eyes then start becoming droopy and I decide I'm going to read a bit on my Kindle just before I hit the hay. I'm going to be doing a summary of this book in my weekly newsletter, so make sure to be subscribed. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to watch the video on the right hand side. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.